Thank you so much for joining me today.
Our
Oh, this
pleasure.
is
Good to
great.
be here.
It's a pleasure to have you. I was so thrilled that both of you sang on this album with me on the song called Let It Come, Let It Go, which to me is kind of like a Dan Zanes and Friends trip down memory lane and an homage to the years I spent in your band. But the song itself is kind of about feeling maybe stressed and frustrated and things you can do to let go of that feeling and try to move on. So I'm curious, do you have any advice or just something to share about how you approach that, how you approach frustration and letting go of that feeling?
Yeah, there's a few things that I do. Thank you for this question. I think we are all dealing with crazy amounts of stress right now. I think one of the things that I have to remind myself of constantly is to breathe. Coming back and connecting to the breath is one of the ways that helps me to feel grounded and a little more present. And I think when stress happens, our natural instinct is to tense up and hold it. So when I remind myself, take deeper breaths, even if it's for 5 deep breaths, that really helps me to kind of refocus and center. Music making is another thing that really helps de-stress. Of course, I think being active and engaged in something that is meaningful and helps, give us a sense of purpose, like we're doing something, really helps us to get out of our, whatever the thing is that we're stressed out about.
That's great. Dan, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, for me, I think one of the things is to try and understand what my feelings are, to be in touch with my feelings and give them words. And so I try and, it's helpful for me to talk, it's helpful for me to talk to Claudia or close friends about what it is, because sometimes I don't even understand what it is until I start to talk about it. And then it becomes clear that it actually wasn't what I thought it was that was bothering me, but maybe something else, or not even bothering me, but maybe it's making me, unhappy, uncomfortable, whatever it might be, but to learn how to talk and to actually communicate. And then I think prayer and meditation are great, and Claudia mentioned breathing, and I guess that's, that's part of the meditation piece. And so, and of course, music making too, I would agree with that, that brings me back to a joyful sense of purpose.
That's great. Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of time for reflection. And I think in the face of all these challenges, that in a way is also such a good thing because we can connect with all these different ways to reflect and be in touch with these feelings, which is really nice. Thank you for answering that. I've been asking all the musicians I'm talking to one of 2 questions. So I'll ask one to each of you. Claudia, do you have a first musical memory?
I do. So I was born in New Hampshire, Manchester, New Hampshire, and we were members at a Baptist church. And I had a couple of girlfriends. There were 3 of us Haitian girls in the church who were very close in age. It went like I was 8, Carlene was 9, Cindy was 10, and our birthdays were on the same date, January 8th, and Cindy was January 6th. So it always was like this, and we did everything together. So we came to church one day, and they asked us to sing a song in front of the whole congregation. And I don't think I'd ever done that before. And I got up there and I sang this Haitian song with these dear friends of mine. And the entire time I couldn't stop laughing. And I don't know why it sticks out to me. It's just one of those memories of just like being so joyful and in the moment, but overcome with joy. And sometimes when I'm nervous, I laugh too. So it was just this thing where I could not get the words out, and I did get punished for it later. But can I share that song with you?
Please do.
Now my mom would be proud to hear me sing it without laughing. So it's called Jesus Loves the Little Children, but it's in Haitian Creole, and it goes, Jésus aime tous les enfants de la terre, rouge et jaune et noir et blanc, il les aime constamment. Jésus aime tous les enfants de la terre. That's to my mommy and to the Emmanuel Baptist Church congregation.
Woo! You're laughing after this time. That's perfect. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. I love hearing about early memories of the musicians that I admire. So thank you for
Oh,
sharing that.
well,
And Dan, my question for you is, do you have a favorite song from your childhood that still sticks with you to this day?
I do, and I have my guitar right here. It's the first one that I learned how to play on guitar when I was 8, and this woman in the neighborhood showed me a couple chords, and she showed me this song, and I still love this song, and there's so many versions of it out there, but it's Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. So will you sing it with me?
sure.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming down to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming down to carry me home. I looked over Jordan and what did I see? Coming down to carry me home. Band of angels coming after me, coming down to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming down to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming down to carry me home.
I love that because you're right. Things I know it as chorus if you know it as down.
That's so beautiful. And I mean, I've so enjoyed hearing the two of you sing throughout this quarantine period, and it seems to come so naturally. So that was a treat. Thank you so much. Well, thank you again so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here, and I really appreciate your contributions on this album and all of the inspiration that you've given me over so many, many years. I can't thank you enough for that.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. Like I said, it's an honor to be on the record. And the thing, for me, what made Dan Zanes and Friends special was always the friends. It never would have been what it was in any way if it hadn't been for the collective, the music that we all made together. So you were such a essential part of that, and I'm so proud of what you've done, and just inspired by it. So.
And as the newest comer, I'm just so grateful, Elena, for the music we've been able to make together and for you inviting me to be a part of your project as well. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Now, cheers to the friend circle continually growing.
Yes,
right. Absolutely.
Yes.
Can't wait to visit us.
Yeah, come
Yay! Come to Baltimore soon.
That's right. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
All right.
See you later.
Bye.